Eid Mubarak mi fambule na salon. This na Minister David Sengeh. And I dey make this audio here because I don't hear boku audio them way people then they make. Some then a teacher then with the salon, some then a people then we they out of salon. We they take waiting I say out of context. One pandit thing then we are glady that we they do in this country now that we don't introduce civics education back. That civic education they allow we say with differences we can have different opinion then. Me and you don't need for grill. Me and you don't need for FIBA. Me and you don't need for be the same height too. Me and you don't need for speak the same language. But because of we differences, because we did together with one as one, Salon we able go before. Now, as Minister of Education, and since President Bill kind of power, we don't do plenty thing then for teacher then. We understand say teacher them situation mona. We understand within are the challenges them with teacher then they undergo. We know, and I don't talk and plenty times say teacher they make more than half the entire workforce. That means the all man they work, the policeman then, the teacher then, the policeman then, the nurse them, the soldier man them, the doctor then, all man, the government official then. If you move them all out of government payroll, you'd able to add that the same number, nine a teacher then will get at the system. Teacher then make up nearly half of the entire government payroll. I don't talk this plenty, then I one. And also more get a conclusion on for just member than they. The second part, waiting there about teachers. Teacher, the motor man then within the teacher, the welfare of teachers, how then they live, the teaching at the classroom. Now then they now what they call teachers, teaching and teaching profession. How we don't do, but then situation then they. We don't train teacher then about 24,000 teacher then. We don't increase teacher then salary by 30%. I know say you could say boku, but I just want me hold me patient with me small. We don't increase the travel and benefits by 10%. We don't get presidential national best teacher award. We'll spend hundreds of millions per teacher then. Any side where I go in this country, no sign of the way I don't reach in this country. Kenema, Boo, Falaba, Karine, Bonth, are the meet teacher then. No program not in this country where they go. We posting they meet me say in a teacher and not get time for her. One day, if that they don't ever happen, maybe the teacher putting hand up say he introduce himself to me as teacher and not get time. Then they not disrespect then they. Elect I get meeting. That time where I go Kenya Nigerian presidents get events where they go pan. I mean for day. But the principal then the teacher then say they want meet me. I text president say do ya Mr. President I get for late pan this event here where they go pan because I get for meet teacher then. He said no okay now for go. Then they not a problem. Not to one say it don't happen. Not to two say it don't happen. Where would they get programmed then with president where they take excuse because the teacher then within the community say they want for meet me. Then they not disrespect. People then take her out of context, say, me say, me grandpa na been teacher, say, me papa na been teacher, and me brother then all na been teacher, and then me get boku money. They not been get boku money. We understand the sacrifice them way teacher then they undergo. We know that they say life about teachers and teaching difficult. We know they discredit them. We also know say there are values we teacher them represent. We also know say we teacher them are examples in our society. So if somebody can online on social media is saying a teacher, it begin cost me mama. I don't see audio them and video them with teacher then they cost me and me fumble them all. If somebody do that then he grabs say, oh me na teacher, so not talk back to me. That's not fair. If they give the teacher profession then bad name, if they dirty the name of the teacher then. We don't hear cases where teacher then some people them they do bad thing them. Then say, oh, then a teacher then. Then they dirty the teacher then name. Then at the second point we want to make. Say, you the dirty teacher then name. And if you not citizen, in the same way me not politician or me not minister, if I go do something, then I say, oh, me not minister, they give all the minister them bad name. When I not for treat me like minister, when I for treat me like citizen, where I do something we not representative of me role. I want for more separate than them back. And then in terms of what we don't do for teachers and whether they listen to them, I talk say no sign no day na this country where I don't go where I not meet teacher there. We get special WhatsApp group where they talk to all the teacher there. Perhaps then they would meet SLTU every quarter, every time would they meet SLTU na this country, yeah. It not done panande. SLTU then they bring can issue them, but teacher salary and teacher payroll and teacher welfare and all we don't do that we don't add plenty more teacher than about 12,000 new people and they will put now the payroll will get pin code. We not been getting code before. So it's not possible for make me it be say we this government no care about teacher then. Free quality school education happen because of teacher then. We know that they. Now, the point where they try for make, now that what they negotiate for we welfare, remember, not to just salary them on a welfare, yeah? We get a document with them they call the Trade Group Negotiating Council Agreement, where we get the employees panel and we get the employers panel. Now, 65-page documents they inside there. If you ask the representative there, me self na me they say they add all that thing there inside that document there. I say me then send me the soft copy. I go continue for edit and go continue for add. But then they will not they talk on all sides. You know they're not public. So maybe to some people then it sounds like say minister not busy. But yes, because minister they work in the background. Minister in the chair and the people then they work in the background for make sure say may the welfare of teacher then go before. The kind thing where we do whole day, whole night to the work for make me presidential best teacher award happen. Not so just day before yesterday, President Biden himself get best teacher award na America. Now then they now do na salon where President Bio go can with. It not tap day. Me self I bring can teacher then America today where the UN Secretary General then they call and transform education summit. Who they want for ask with the World Bank for develop strategy. Teacher and abo. Teacher, one woman teacher na bo 9 then they ask me for an email because that teacher they I take her and go Harvard, I take her and go World Bank. The teacher will win best teacher award na Kenema. Yeah, na been volunteer teacher for 8 years before we can. We give pin code. That teacher they don't teach fine. Now it don't turn best teacher award. I pull her na this country, I carry go na Qatar, I carry go na Dubai. I put her on stage. Not to the first 10 then they will don't do that day. That means we not like teacher or not respect teacher. So me famble then do ya. I know say beaucoup people then they where they pan this talk here. We want for the tarnish we government in name. We want for the tarnish me name. We want for take and say no, we not they listen. Na propaganda. Most of them they there. Because you know say from when we don't can. Now this government here, so from we don't can at this ministry, nothing no they way no they do. We know they for promote the interest of best for teacher then, and particularly young people then. So this idea that I feel say life better for we, so not they listen to teacher then, not too true. Now misconception. I don't prove beaucoup thing from teacher training and what they go pa from meeting and what they get for resources then what they get teacher then. All that means that we care about welfare of the teachers. Now, this thing about salary, we say they negotiate. And even from what they write with the letter for negotiation and for recruitment of teachers, from what they write with that letter there, we respond immediately. Not to this week here, we even get meeting, Pandis, with SLTU, with all the representatives there. And SLTU now the statutory body. People then say, SLTU this, SLTU that, there, but if we not law-abiding citizen then, now that they negotiate with all 85,000 teachers then one by one, or with the body who they represent all of the 81 to 85,000 teachers then, with the inside law. If you not be me, you not go not to them people that they represent and you go engage so that then because you know say they care about all the welfare but all man. And finally, people then can say, we know they listen to the voices of the teacher then where this grant to. Land it back not so true. Then teacher then try, they will be they talk for pin code, nabo, I meet them, ask them, then go tell you. The concerned teachers na Kenema, I meet some of them, then ask them, then go tell you. Me teaching service commission chair meet them, ask them, then go tell you that day. Teacher then we engage na post local, ask them. Me deputy minister meet them. Teacher then we been they talk about NASIT and pin code, ask them na McKinney and meet them there. I don't get town hall meeting then with teacher then. Even just last time, I meet with all the principal then. Now this Freetown area, I meet with them. And then tell me what's in the issue then. Then myself tell them what's in the issue then we'll get. Then they mean say we not they listen. So do ya. Then we want for bring and bad blood and they want propaganda and then just they make audio from all sides. Do ya more no fall for the trap. We better together than apart. We know say this country go on before now on teacher they depend. So may they not take me word out of context and then go begin sell and give people them. The question we ask on radio say if we get the money for give teacher then 30% salary increase for all the teacher then we did it now. Now the same money for hire 11,000 new teacher then people then say oh me take and say that means I not care about them welfare. No. I just they tell you the kind of thing then we all they consider and we all for consider. If you not papa na us, you get money, you get more say 80 million. In this case, more say you get 80,000 leons. You not papa na host, you get 80,000 leons. What you go do? You go take all that 80,000 leons there, you give as money to two of you picking them, or you go member say some pana 80,000 leons they go give some to you two picking them and then you give the other one and to the other picking them we not being get money, we not being get trouble. The one then within a street, you count them a house. That is just part of the considerations where we all they make every day. And as government, waiting me one for do, and then one for my sit down at my office and make decision on my own. I want to make you understand how I they make decision. So where I go na radio, not to forgo talk for make me see as sabio. I want for go bring you inside how I they think, how we they think, how governments they think. Say this na important question, but na hard question. If you get money, limited money, not so unlimited world with the economy triangle, all man thing triangle, we know. But if you get limited money, how you they spend that? How you go spend that? Waiting at the negotiation, who's telling you they spend that? You they go buy all with rest, or you they buy rest small, you buy Maggie small, you buy Yaba small, then you save the other one. How you go spend that? I want to end this audio. I know say long, but I don't hear really long. I want them way people then they use for say bad thing there. If we really look inside we self, we go no say for teacher then yo, no government, no president, no don't do waiting President Bill don't do. If you look inside your own heart and you look the record, really, in terms of salary increment, just the money, in terms of number of teachers then who don't recruit, in terms of the teacher training, in terms of the picking them over 130 picking them we don't go university, we not teacher picking them free per SLG. Some man can say, oh, you been say you do all man, but we're not going to give all man because other motor man than the other soldier man than the other nurse than the other woman than the way then self go able benefit. But if you look at all of that then what President Bill don't do, you not go say President Bill not be member teacher then. How teacher condition been they try day, not to so it today. So I want for end for say I not go disrespect teacher. Me papa self they not meant me that way they. Me grandpa would then name me after and I name teacher Lahai. Now teacher Lahai then can call in me na in them sake. I not go sit down, I not go get that mind there. So then one then when they make audio, do you on a left for spread false audio to people them. Waiting we want, now for more we sit down and more continue the engagement so that Buklani one go before na this country, so that teacher welfare go na this country before, because we understand and we they listen and we they agree. Una thank you.